same spot on the rim.
Wolf attacking. Wolf with the hammer. Back it out.
And that's why the middle of the floor is better, because there's no help on the backside.
Here's Wolf. He has to step back for three. Oh, Burnett with 6 to shoot. Here's Wolf. 4 on the shot clock. Needs some help. Wolf. Oh, what a step back for 3, and it's good. Roddy Gale Jr. just grazed the rim. Wolf, the offensive rebound. Can he get on track? Yes, he just overhelped them. You can't leave Mike Michigan that open on the drive. So Cheddar, he wants the ball against Awesome instead. Wolf, the fadeaway.
Holding their own and then some in hostile territory in Ann Arbor. Wolf coming to the rim.
Big basket right now.
8 second chance points already for Maryland. Here's Wolf. Big jump by Geronimo. Wolf fading away at the done on his physical stature over the course of this young season.
Oh, he's a little doughy when he came in, and I got a chance to see him in practice today, and he looks fine.
First half, Wolf will penetrate. It's in the corner, Burnett. Wolf will drive and get it.
Comes Donaldson up the floor. Quick push in transition. Finds Wolf for 3. Good.
That's where he's tough. You got to contain. He'll find somebody, Wolf.
He's standing right there, almost like in a posture like Jokic.
You got to see a nice step back.
Man, those turnovers, and we can improve on those.
Oh, nice ISO here.
Wolf again.
4-2.
12 to shoot. They'll put it in the hands of their playmaker, the big man, 7-footer. Wolf, cross, drive. Wolf!
6 for 25 in their first round game from three-point land. Nobody cut coming back with a 3-point lead. And Wolf going to the glass.
Wolf.
This guy's got to get busy. And that.
The defense by Wolf. Tate Jones had an advantage inside and Wolf.
Burnett thought about a 3, got it back inside of Wolf. Nice choice on the pass.
77 to 74 in the semifinal. Inside, and with a chance to tie or take the lead on shot selection.
First time they've used that 5, and look at this.
The spin!
Can Burnett get in the game as well? We'll see.
Oh, Wolf shows it at first half.
Do a better job with the hands up, harassing the passer.
Wolf drop step against. Will fire. Rimming out. Wolf taps the ball to himself, works inside. And he's going to take it at Queen and score. Holding Maryland to 33%. Wolf.
How about that?
Got him. 3. Gale. Perfect.
As Burnett jumps it back to Wolf on the drive. Nice finish by Wolf. He did in on Braden Smith. He's all over it. Wolf in the corner. Step back.
A good job of getting back into that rebounding battle. Obviously, we're tied at 20-20 at the end of the half. And I'll only give you one other Braden Smith little.
Wolf double comes. He's went right down. So many problems this season taking care of the ball. Wolf will size up a 3 and hit.
Michigan State. Wolf got it. The jump previously had played at Texas Tech. That's a big opportunity. Wolf Euros and scored. And Cooper retrieved by Wolf. Back in against Carr. Wolf gets deep position. It got it. And the steal by Pippen. Wolf flips it in.
They can get some early looks in transition.
And Wolf will be a big part of that. The big man going to work, gets past Queen to the rim for 2. Queen on the run, Golden waiting for him, and he got a piece of that one.
Nice.
What a find inside. Timeout at Penn State. That was a hard-fought game.
Yes.
Here's Wolf with the step-back 3 on the bucket 15.
Back in that 2-3 zone, that ball's got to touch the middle of the floor.
As Wolf gets it to the middle, all the way to the rim for 6 rebounds.
And he showed that shooting percentage. Well, most of those shots that he can make.
Wolf, a couple of open shots.
Somerville starts out 0 for 2.
That's all sides right there.
Man. Trey Holloman. Beyond half court. Wolf.
That's what he
Strong.
needs to be doing.
And to shoot for Wolf, the 3 in the corner. Big bucket. Oregon just can't finish. Golden. Double comes late. Here's Wolf. Surprised he didn't shoot that 3. He'll step in for the fadeaway.
Competitive. Runs right to the rim and opens it up. Good footwork.
Michigan enters the day winners of 5 straight games. Number of those games close. As they start the day, sole possession of first place in the Big Ten. And right on
cue as Wolf. The mission is for them. They need wins, and this would be a huge one. Wolf knifing his way. Man-to-man. Cheddar. A little bit too much. Wolf offensive rebound. It did nick the rim, so Wolf fade.
Skip it. Wolf. Pump. Drive. Wolf attack mode. Jones, they have a major advantage on the other end. 11th 20-point game of the season. Wolf right to the rack.
Relentless defender. This is Wolf. Free to shoot. Spins, fades, and sticks.
And again, the disappointment, particularly, look at this kid, though.
To predict how this Indiana team is going to play, even just the last couple of weeks. Look at Wolf. Spin set.
Got it back. Nobody's stunting or helping, and he can
put you better than 19 per game. Raff in his previous 4 gets his first points of the day.
Pretty just time they want. Here's his roll to the rim.
Wolf gets that screen.
That is key.
Here comes Wolf into the paint. Off balance. Donaldson around the Cheddar screen. It'll work back out to Wolf. Deep 3 for Wolf. That one fine.
For quick 3.
Wolf working his way through. Angel count the bucket.
He's in good shape in this game.
Wolf against Somerville, turning into the corner, bumped by Burkett, then leans in with the
lead, which is no easy chore.
Wolf can get it going. Only 4 points today, now 6. It's Wolf for 3, and that.
It was interesting talking to Mike Rhodes today. He said we are not going to err on the side of caution. So we're going to send that.
Working on Enzo. Wolf for 3. Got it.
Laurie Burnett did not score in the first half. It's a quiet half for Danny Wolf. We'll see how the second half. Donaldson feeds Wolf. He'll fire for the tie. Golden kept that putting foot down. Now it's Wolf and a 3 for the lead or the win. Wolf spinning, hanging, scoring. Was school player of the year in the state of Washington. Wolf with the left hand.
Zengo, good. Wolf with another board. They've got 2 7-footers and 6'10" Sam Walters who can pop. There's Wolf.
Wolf setting that screen, the transfer from Yale, and you got the 2 bigs out here. There's the screen for.
Because they've shown that they can turn Michigan over and make some plays off those turnovers.
Wolf open on the perimeter. Wolf operates on the perimeter. Jump.
13 and 4 in those games.
Nice kid.
Wolf goes right down the middle for the.
Good things happen when Danny Wolf has the ball. You got to stay at home because he'll find somebody.
Wolf last year with Yale beat Auburn in the first 3.
Auburn getting looks, just not able to convert.
Wolf thought about it.
There he is. He had a couple of looks and didn't pick it up.
Auburn goes in front by 1.
Got to get some composure here.
Wolf slips it inside.
Dribble drive and maybe get a look deep.
Golden now on the bench. Wolf.
Tough matchup.
Takes it in. Big Ten tournament. And here they are in the Sweet 16. Wolf against Broom. Step back Jay. Swing. Wolf.
Maybe on the bounce here.
Wolf crosses. Spins. Oh,
that's a big on big screen right here. Don't see a lot of that. That's a foul. Wolf for 3. A little bit more. I'm ready now.
Wolf trying to go with the spin instead. Reverses. More than halfway through half number 1. Wolf steps back instead, gives it to Golden. He traveled there. Wolf wants his second 3, and he finds.
Standing here for Michigan offensively. Here you go.
Wolf underneath. Really the only true big man for USC. Wolf.
That's the problem. That's the risk of playing that way. Here it is again.
Wolf spin cycle. Pass pedal the entire way. And one theme they want to work on is not surrendering when they're up. Long 11 boards now. Oh, runway to the rim.
Jones is starting to gain a little confidence shooting that 3 ball.
Shot fake by Wolf, takes it all the way, reverses.
So it has been a while for these two. Here's Wolf, a long range triple and knocks it.
Wolf with a shot big of his own. And he's going to go to work here on Wagner. Got a big size advantage. Wolf has returned. Walters is into the game as well. Golden's on the bench right now for Michigan. Wolf drives and finishes
from the intensity that Arkansas has shown on the defensive end.
Great drive. Backing down Thiero. Up and in. Boy,
loose. Cheddar's on the deck. Wolf on the back. Sweet.
I didn't think it was bad. Nice pass. Burnett.
I can play with him. You feel like he got open threes, but they're just not going down.
Look at the five.
The extension
to him on that left. Curl it down. Dynamite.
Open look for that.
Nice.
Obaseki drops baseline, whips it around to the corner. Three-pointer goes. Avenue there. He'll kick it out. Wolf's on the dribble. Down the spin. And another nice dish. 3 minutes to go in the half. 10 on the shot clock. Wolf into Golden on the fly.
Give it up for Donaldson.
Nice pass.
Extra. Go.
Wolf is going to get the feet together here. Swing it. Nice catch.
Golden.
Shots at the rim without fouling. Wolf on the drive. Jones with the three. Wolf, backing down Cox. He likes that matchup in the corner. Cheddar open. Safe. Go down. Michigan 3 for 3 from the floor this half. Make it 4. Trey Donaldson begging for it cross court. He gets the skip. He was hopping up.
Confidence of a senior. I asked Jaden Akins about him. I said, are you ready to pass the torch? He said he took the torch and he's running with it.
Golden.
10 to shoot for Wolf. He'll drive on Reese.
Nice pass.
Good find it. Everything's going Maryland's way. On a bounce, Donaldson inside.
Wolverines the other way, down by 6. Wolf on the wing. Burnett.
First to Michigan, Roddy Gale has been struggling to shoot the ball. Golden. Back to Cheddar. Easy to. Little. Wolf. Cheddar. Diane.
His right arm or hand maybe got hit in that exchange underneath, but it had enough to get the steal, and then Burnett muscle.
This is a high-octane Michigan offense, averaging nearly 82 points per game. I thought Wolf should have gone up with that. Nice pass, though.
Good grab there by Wolf, just the control.
Nice look. Golden! This almost flips the script for Michigan. What a pass! Get that away. You post somebody on the block. That help is coming. That post double is coming to get the ball out of your hands. Gale, nice cut. Always so hard. Caleb first saw it the whole way and makes a play on it. Burnett, 3.
Got to play small, no question about it, but good defense pushing the big guy off the nice dive. This kid, he mistakes.
This is Wolf.
He can elevate too with this. Look at this.
Into the paint. Sweet dunk. Beg your pardon, was good in the shot.
Great kick. Nice pass.
Nate Golden.
And getting bigs off of him to get into the jumper. That time he got to his float. Man, what a
Diaz, Somerville telegraphed that pass to Bailey.
Numbers.
Burnett to the rim. For 2.
Tried to thread the needle there. Wolf comes out of there for Michigan. They got numbers if they hurry. Here's Donaldson out of the corner for 3.
the son of legendary 50 greatest Scottie Pippen inside. 70 to 42. Now he guards a 7-footer.
Donaldson won't get that one to drop on an offensive rebound for Wolf. Burnett, second chance, 3 points. Wolf finds Donaldson. Good hesitation.
I wonder if they can skate.
You have the nickname the Polar Bear. That's a Journey episode right there. Get Brian Butch on skate.
They're playing big on big screen. How does Minnesota handle it?
Wolf in the paint, leaving it for Burnett. Since halftime, big difference in this game. Now Golden got the feed. Donaldson to Wolf. Feeds Golden once again.
Wolf down with a great pass. Cheddar finishes off. 7 to shoot. Wolf skip pass to the corner. Walters lets it fly. 2 in a row.
Michigan Wolverines, they they've been here for the last handful of days, so at least they should be feeling comfortable.
Wolf, there's the two together.
Yeah, a great drive by Andrews, just got to finish it.
Justin Pippen now in. How about this in the form of Wolf? Round the back, guarded by Johnson. That's a 7-footer doing that. Looking for it at the other end. Jones, yeah.
With a career best 4 3-pointers in this game. Never made more than 3.
Foul.
Unless he's got hit on the face, he might have.
Cheddar.
I mean, Michigan's had some stud. They have NBA players every year. Surprisingly.
Big collision, no call. To the corner, Burnett, and time to...
Right wing, Danny Wolf has it. Michigan, its starting unit on the floor. Donaldson, Burnett, Wolf, Golden, and Gale.
Oklahoma. Wolf getting it downstairs for the quick strike.
At Arkansas thus far. Wolf, not a pass. Wolf, look at this pass again. Shot clock turned off. Michigan can hold. Walters, 3. It is all Arkansas here in the second half. Wolf to Golden, and I'm not sure in that situation you wanted that shot challenged. Wolf into Golden. And a good rebound by Vlad Golden. Here comes another ball screen. 2 big guys. How about that?
Shoots. Trying to back in on Kaysen. Gives it up in the middle. Extra pass underneath to Garcia. Rejected by Wolf. And nice offensive rebound by Chris Howell. And block shot. Tate Jones looking for an avenue to the basket. Had it blocked by Wolf.
It did, and it did. And no shock. It came from Richardson. Oh, killer crossover. Aikens
has had at least a 500 record in the Big Ten over the last 6 seasons.
Hummer Krause hit Riley. Riley inside and knocked it. Riley puts up a 3. Rebound inside. Claimed by Alcachonis. Swatted away by Wolf.
An interesting first half. Morgan, baseline drive. Wolf there to meet.
Burgess being crowded by Wolf. Heidi leave it. Smith with 5 on the clock. He's going to have to work against the 7-footer. In the paint. Blocked in.
But he's still getting opportunities. He's not starting, but he still played a good amount of minutes at Indiana.
Smith over Wolf.
Here's Shellstad on the run. He's got Cook running with him, and Shellstad clock running. Hand off to Angel, taking a lot of time. Angel on the drive, blocked by Wolf.
Way out on Acuff. He had the hot hand early. Here's Davis in the corner, launching over Wolf with the shot from 3.
Only 4 of 20 over his last 3 games for a guy who's shooting 44% on the year.
Grant inside.
That dude can score.
This inside to Dortch. Gillian on the move, erased by Wolf.
You know, Kern attacking the rim has paid dividends. And Wolf blocks defense at the forefront.
6 turnovers in the last 8 total possessions between the 2 teams. Wolf blocked.
Crossover.
Not assists.
Wesley Yates gets it stripped, but it falls right to the hands of Thomas. Wolf on clock. We've seen that a lot in this game.
Or at least sometimes he wants it and he shouldn't because he's been struggling, but he's a hard driver.
Wolf with the reject. Clock rejected by Danny Wolf. Clock trying to weave his way through. Take on Wolf. Taken on Golden, and Wolf gets the rejection.
Anticipation, Wolf on that back cut, and how about the almost conversion?
How about the stuff at this end?
I agree with that. Left wing Morton Robertson considers a drive on Jones, gives it back out left wing, gets it back to Robertson, takes it all the way with a shot clock.
13-14 season when they started 16-0. Blackwell on the outside off the screen. Through traffic, Blackwell well short, both sides of the floor. Prowl around Atonje, averaging 23 points per game this year. Facilitates inside, and it's blocked by Blackwell. No one from Michigan went and got the ball. Guys blocking out, but you got to secure the rebound.
Blackwell.
Danny Wolf makes him pay for it.
12-1 run for Michigan to take this lead. Tanjay bouncing inside. Oh! Side. Crowell back down on Golden. She can't move him. Amos long strides, and Wolf has another.